The Country Gentleman. Country music time at Town and Country is what it is. We've got all the country gentlemen here to pick and play for you. Right now, let's bring Charlie Waller in here, the spokesman for the group. Charlie?
Thank you, Henry. Mighty nice to be down here. We're having a wonderful time. It's nice breezy up here on this our stage. We do one of the older numbers that we did some years back on an old Folkways record. It's called The Happy Sunny Side of Life.
Country gentlemen, shall we? One time now. Yay, yes, sirree. Town and Country Furniture Company, 5 miles south of Farmville, where we have the country gentlemen today. They'll be here till 3 o'clock. We'll carry it till 2 o'clock.
All these goodies they got.
Yeah,
Let's do.
One in bed sleeping as I get through eating.
I guess I could tell everybody everybody's name here. On the banjo, we have big tall fella here. It's one of the fellas that started out originally with a country gentleman and now is back again on the 5-string banjo, Bill Emerson.
I'm still starting now. How do you all?
On the mandolin, we have a fella from, he's a Yankee. He comes from up in Rhode Island. And,
well, they never let me start.
Yeah.
I can't say anything.
He doesn't drive a car, folks. He drives a car.
Oh, yeah.
But he's nevertheless
Everybody drove a car.
one of the finest. Jimmy Gaudreau, a Frenchman. And on the bass fiddle, we're happy to have a fellow that I kind of grew up with, me and Bill Emerson, that is. He's worked several groups around the country. We finally got him with us. I think we got one of the best. On the bass fiddle is Bill Yates from Virginia.
Yeah,
and
thank you, Charlie.
My name's Charlie Waller.
Be here.
Got it all over the face of my guitar. Here's one of the songs that we have out on our latest album. If you like albums, we've got several with us. Sometimes I hear they're hard to find, so we carry some around with us. This is a Tom Paxton song from the latest album called Can't Help But Wonder Where I'm Bound.
I've been wandering through this land, just doing the best I can, trying to find what I was meant to do. But the people that I see look as worried as can be, and it seems like they are wondering too. It's a long and a dusty road, it's a hard and a heavy load. Folks by me ain't always kind. Some are bad and some are good, some have done the best they could. Some have tried to ease my trouble in mind. And I can't help but wonder where I'm bound. Can't help but wonder where I'm bound. I had a buddy back home, but he started out alone. People say he's out by Frisco Bay. And sometime when I had a few, his old voice comes ringing through, and I'm going out to see him some old day. It's a long and a dusty road, it's a hard and a heavy load. Folks by me ain't always kind. Some are bad and some are good, some have done the best they could. Some have tried to ease my trouble in mind. And I can't help but wonder where I'm bound. Can't help but wonder where I'm bound. If you see me passing by and you look and you wonder why, and you wish that you were Ramblin' too, nail your shoes to the kitchen floor, lace them up and bar the door, and thank your stars for the roof that's over you. It's a long and a dusty road, it's a hard and a heavy load. Folks by me ain't always kind. Some are bad and some are good, some have done the best they could, some have tried to ease my trouble in mind. And I can't help but wonder where I'm bound. Can't help but wonder where I'm bound.
All right, country gentlemen, that's a good job, fellas. Thank you very much.
Jimmy Gaudreau named this one, he called it the high-grade rag. That's because it's high grade, huh? Here it is. Here's, first of all, I'd like to urge all you folks, if you're out there riding around in your cars, come on down. If you don't want to buy any furniture, just come say hello. We'd love to see you all down and meet each and every one of you. We got a lot of records and pictures and stuff. There's a whole lot here to see, and they got plenty to eat, too. Here's a gospel number that's a quartet. That's where 4 of us get to sing. No, just 4 of us. This is called He Will Set Your Fields on Fire.
Hear the call that rings from the ones who sing to those now gone astray. Saying, come ye men with your load up, send out at the old to lay. You don't seem to heed, it's the chain of greed, your conscience never tired. Rest sure, my friend, if you still offend, he will set this world on fire. He will set your fields on fire. If you don't from sin retire, you have heard Jesus call, and in death your soul must fall. So my friends, if you desire, you may join the heavenly choir, and rejoice with him from every sin when he sets this world on fire. Take a friend's advice, make the sacrifice, completely turn from sin. Taking up thy cross, counting earth as dross, let Jesus live within. When temptations come, keep on leading home to Satan never higher. But rejoice and pray on that last great day when he sets this world on fire. He will set your fields on fire. If you don't from sin retire, you have heard Jesus call, and in death your soul must fall. So my friends, if you desire, you may join the heavenly choir, and rejoice with him free from every sin when he sets this world on fire. He will set your fields on fire. If you don't from sin retire, you have heard Jesus call, and in death your soul must fall. So my friends, if you desire, you may join the heavenly choir, and rejoice with him free from every sin when he sets this world on fire.
Very fine old-time gospel song. Country gentleman there, he'll set your fields on fire. And here we are again, and here once again the country gentleman. Charlie?
I got an idea. We haven't heard solo here from our mandolin player, Jimmy Gaudreau. He does an excellent job on tenor and picking out girls and everything. This is one I think he sings very well here and does a real fine job on this. It's called I Know What It Means to Be Lonesome, Jimmy Gaudreau.
I know what it means to be lonesome. I know what it means to be blue. I know what it means to be lonesome and dream when there is someone there with you. My baby left me this morning, and heart was striking for the sweet smiling face of my darling I may never see anymore. Oh, I know what it means to be lonesome. I know what it means to be blue. I know what it means to be lonesome and dream when there is someone there with you. No one knows when I've been through. I'd give all I own just to have me back home. I'm lonesome, lonesome blue. Oh, I know what it means to be lonesome. I know what it means to be blue. And I know what it means to be lonesome. when there is someone there with you. I know what it means to be lonesome. I know what it means to be blue. I know what it means to be lonesome and dream when there is someone there with you.
Good picking and singing there by the country gentleman.
Let me see here. I got the song right in my head here, if I can just call the name of it. Ramblin' Boy, that's it. This is from another one from our latest album. Another Tom Paxton song, as a matter of fact. It's called The Ramblin' Boy.
And here's to you, my rambling boy. May all your rambling bring you joy. And here's to you, my rambling boy. May all your rambling bring you joy. He was a man and a friend always. He stuck with me in the good old days. He never cared if I had no dough. We'd ramble round in the rain and snow. In Tulsa town, we chanced to stray. We thought we'd try to work one day. The boss said he had room for one. Then said my friend, we'd rather bum. And here's to you, my rambling boy. Rambling bring you joy. And here's to you, my rambling boy. May all your rambling bring you joy. Late one night in a jungle camp, the weather was cold and oh so damp. He got the chill and he got him bad. They took the only friend I've had. He left me there to ramble on. My rambling boy is dead and gone. If when we die we'll go somewhere, I bet we'll see him rambling there. And here's to you, my rambling boy. May all your rambling bring you joy. And here's to you, my rambling boy. May all your rambling bring you joy.
Good job, Ramblin' Boy, done by the country gentleman there. And
Uptown Blues. Let's call our bass player sings real fine bass on all our quartets and does also excellent job on lead vocal. Here's Bill Yates to sing I'll Break Out. He's a big boy. Let me raise this microphone up some.
He can break out if you want.
I'll Break Out Tonight.
Slowly the long day turns to night, and soon they'll switch off the prison light. And in myself I'm making plans to be at home with you again. These walls and bars can't hold a dreaming man, so I'll be home to tuck the babies in. They can chain my body, but not my mind. So I'll break out again tonight. The warden thinks I'm in for life. All he's ever seen me wear is stripes. He don't know about my blue suit and my tie that I wear when I'm with you each night. These walls and bars can't hold a dreaming man, so I'll be home to tuck the babies in. They can chain my body, but not my mind. So I'll break out again tonight. So I'll break out again tonight. Good job, fellas. Featuring Bill Yates there and all the country gentlemen, I'll Break Out. And you've had a request to do Some Old Day and also bring in Mary home. And right now, let's hear a word from Hardee's. We invite all of you to come on out, sign up for the free prizes. Bob, if you fellas haven't signed up, go in and sign up. Might win yourself a radio here, or maybe a mattress and box spring set, or maybe an automatic washer, or something of this nature. Yes, sir.
Stuff in there. I looked around myself.
Yes.
If I had a way to get it back, I might buy some of it.
Yes, sir-ree. Be careful, he'll send it back.
Oh.
That's here at Town and Country. They've got lots of merchandise on display, all famous products, of course, and everything is reduced in price today. And in about 2 or 3 minutes, they'll be having another drawing to give away another radio. And then they'll also, of course, be drawing later on today for $250 stereo with AM/FM radio and a lot of free prizes and many other things, too. And they got plenty of ham biscuits and cold Pepsi and team here today at Town and Country. How about a couple of minutes worth of some picking here? Charlie, what you got?
Certainly will. Call on Bill Emerson. As I said, we've got a lot of records here today, and this number, I believe, Bill has some of these with him. I believe.
Yeah,
That's right.
I have a whole bunch of them.
Matter of fact, the car is a little bit tilted. any of you folks don't have any of these records and would like to find them or like to get them, sometimes they are hard to find. Here's one that Bill picks. We have on record here. It's called Freight Train.
Yeah, man.
Thank you, Henry. Back again. We got a full hour to go here on the air, and there's a few requests that were made a short time ago, and this next number here is one of them. This is a song that we had out about 6 years ago. It was a pretty good song for us, one of our biggest sellers, and we've got some of them with us. This is a little ghost story called Bringing Mary Home.
Driving down a lonely road on a dark and stormy night, when a little girl by the roadside showed up in my headlight. I stopped and she got in back, and in a shaky tone she said, "My name is Mary. Won't you take me home?" She must have been so frightened, all alone there in the night. There was something strange about her, for her face was deathly white. She sat so pale and quiet in the back seat all alone. I never will forget that night I took Mary home. Pulled into the driveway where she told me to go. Got out to help her from the car and opened up the door. But I just could not believe my eyes, for the back seat was bare. I looked all around the car, but Mary wasn't there. A light shone from the porch. Someone opened up the door. Asked about the little girl that I was looking for. The lady gently smiled, brushed a tear away. She said it sure was nice of you to go out of your way.
13 years ago today in a wreck just down the road. Our darling Mary lost her life, and we miss her so. Thank you for your trouble and the kindness you have shown. You're the 13th one who's been here, bringing Mary home.
There it is, bringing Mary home. And fellas, I've jotted down some other requests that folks have asked for a little later on. Not yet. They wanted to hear Two Little Boys, Fields That Turn Brown, and Some Old Day. And we want you to do, if you would, go into the races before. I don't know if you've run through that one together or not. Of course, Bill Emerson has been the original banjo picker with the Country Gentleman, and just a week or two ago rejoined the fellas again. And I don't know how much you've had time to work together, different routines, but.
Wait a minute. What I was going to say is, unless someone knows the verses.
Unless somebody knows the words. Well, sometimes that helps.
John did the verses on that.
Yeah, John Duffy did. He's no longer with you. And but maybe if somebody thinks of him after a while, anyway.
Somewhere in the distance from me is seen church bells ringing this morning at night. Many tears I'm shedding all because of you. Not like a lonely prisoner serving his time. Thinking of the day, today's some lovers too, that you will wed another this morning at night. As I realized you never would be mine. And then I remembered what day it really was. You and another this morning at night. Now tears I'm shedding all because of you. I'm like a lonely prisoner serving his time. Thinking of the day, today's some lovers true. But you will wed another this morning at night. But you and another this morning at night.
All right, good job, fellas, good job.
A lot of folks out there I know have asked us for some gospel songs, and this is one of my favorites. This is on the Traveler album we have out. It's called the Beautiful Life Quartet number. Golden deed by hoping those who are in need. My life on earth is but a span, and so I'll do the best I can.
Our saving sun is sinking low. A few more days, and I must go.
To meet the deed
that I have done, where there will be
no fading sun. God each day. My life is just along the way. I'll sing his praise while the ages flow and try to help the troubled soul.
I see the sun is sinking low. A few more days, and I must go.
Where there will be no setting sun. By going down life's weary road, I'll try to let some travelers low. I'll try to turn the night to day, make flowers bloom along the way.
I see the sun is sinking low. A few more days, and I must go.
And I must go to meet Jesus. And I have done where there will be no setting sun, no setting sun.
All right, one of the old timers, A Beautiful Life, done by the country gentleman.
We have a request here for a young fellow sitting out in the car there. I'm not sure of his name, but I'll dedicate it if I can find it out later. Do this especially for him anyway. I guess he knows who he is. Jimmy Gaudreau here to sing I'll Be Home, Mom, Some Old Day.
I've been working out in the rain, tied to a dirty old ball and chain. Oh, dear mother, I'll come home some old day. Some sweet day they'll turn me loose from the sturdy old calaboose. Oh, dear mother, I'll come home some old day. Some old day, you wait for me and pray. Oh, dear mother, I'll come home some old day. Some sweet day they'll turn me loose from the sturdy old calaboose. Oh, dear mother, I'll come home some old day. Oh, dear mother, I've hurt you so. I've been cruel to you, I know. Oh, dear mother, I'll come home some old day. And my brother, sister, and dad, they're the best friends that I have. Oh, dear mother, I'll come home some old day. Some old day, you wait for me and pray. Oh, dear mother, I'll come home some old day. Some sweet day they'll turn me loose from the sturdy old calaboose. Oh, dear mother, I'll come home some old day.
Some old day, one of the old timers. Fellas, thank you very much. All right, and here we are at Town and Country once again, and we're going to call the country gentlemen in here, and I don't know if they're going to do that hard song, the Muleskinner Blues, or not right now, but they're going to give you something, that's for sure. Stop by and join the party.
I tell you what, we are down here in this key. Let's stick an instrumental in right here. We'll catch that one on the next one, Henry.
Drop it down. Yeah, drop it down there.
Yeah, this
Is Bill going to pick one?
yeah, this is one with a real neat guitar run in it.
Oh, you want to get it down here, the guitar level, all right?
It's called Earl's Breakdown.
Breakdown done by Bill Emerson there. Bill's Breakdown, you might call it today.
Hey, here we are back again. Let's see. I'd like to remind all you folks that if you're just out riding around, come on down and be with us. There's plenty of parking down here and plenty of things to see, nice furniture, and all sorts of free refreshments. Ham and biscuits, I'm going to get into them in just a minute. Here's a number here that I think is very pretty. It's a quartet number called He Was a Friend of Mine.
I dropped my watch. I tell you, the roof fell in on us here. Muleskinner Blues, did I hear somebody say that?
Yeah.
Oh, I like that. You do a good job on it, too.
I'll have to bring this back just a
All right, bring it back in here. We got some fellas out here that enjoy that. Bill Crawlin, Ted Hollingsworth, and George Gilligan, a few different people. They especially enjoy that. They're not mules, but Muleskinners, but they enjoy it.
I think Jimmy does kind of excellent job on this. Of course, everybody takes a break in it, and then I come along with this beautiful guitar break in this one, too. You fellas be ready for that now.
Oh, yeah.
Here's Jimmy Gaudreau and the Muleskinner Blues.
bucket brown. You don't like your job. Work. Let's lay that bucket down. Oh, lay. Okay, Charlie, you're on.
Thank you, Jimmy.
Hey!
Pretty good, huh?
Thank you. Okay, this is the ending now. You gotta be a little bit quiet on this, okay? It's the high part. High part. It's the high part. No, I'll get it, okay.
All right, the Muleskinner Blues, on with the country gentleman there. Fine job. That's the old Jimmy Rogers tune there. Right now, let's listen in for a word about Schaefer from our mobile studio, and then we will be right back here at Town and Country.
We've got some pictures out there if any of you folks would like an 8x10 picture of the group. These are not quite up to date as far as the personnel entirely, so we'll make a present to anybody that buys records. We just give them the 8x10 picture with them. I thought it was pretty smart on that deal back there. You didn't think it worked, did you, Henry?
It's all the next time we build it in there. I'll get me a job building bridges or something.
I should have known he was a carpenter dog that kind of does odd jobs around the house.
He was thinking if I were a carpenter, what he's doing.
I'd tell you what, we had a request here, and I'd like to especially do it. It's one of my favorites. One of the favorite songs that we ever put on record, and it was on a hard-to-get album. We did it for Mercury People some years back, and it's since out of press, and if you have it, hang on to it. It's a collector's item, but it'll be out again before too long, and I guess that'll destroy that. But it's one of the numbers from it, and Jimmy, I think, does an excellent job on it. It's called The Young Fisherwoman.
The boats were all set to depart. The crews prepared nets for the journey. One last kiss from sweethearts and wives who were left standing there by the sea. One young wife with tears in her eyes, who had only a short time been wed, would with others be waiting return of her husband, the fisherman Ned. She watched the small boat with its sail, just a speck on the distant horizon. Then she turned a weary foot home, for she knew that the night would soon come. How empty the village would be, how lonely the fisherman's life. For this was Ned's first trip to sea, since she moved to the village his wife. Some days now had passed since they'd gone. 'Twas time for return to the harbor. The women and children were there, laughter and hearts all astir. Then soon there were cries of delight from the lips of the ones who had gathered. Small pointed white sails had been seen. They were welcomed and hailed as they neared. And then came a sigh of despair, for the sight of the boats they had yearned. They all knew that 15 had left, but only 14 had returned. If grace of time could not speak, 'twas Ned's boat that could not be found. The others tread sad to their home, while Grace knelt there on the ground. The story was told of the wind in the storm, how the one boat was swept, how the men had been lost in the night. Then the whole village silently wept. The village still tells how for years the young fisherwoman and bride had watched for a boat to come in each day by the lonely seaside.
Fine job, wonderful job of harmonizing by the country gentleman here at Town and Country. And by the way, you had a request from a fella wanted to hear Christmas Time's a-coming, or rather Christmas Time Back Home, the one you recorded. And he said, if I don't do it, I'm not going to buy any more albums. So there you go.
I'd like to mention to any of you folks out there that have never seen the Country Gentleman before, if you don't make it out here today, why, we're going to be in Richmond tomorrow at a place called the Bluegrass Lounge. And that's at 2 shows, I think, at 3 o'clock, and then again at night around 8 o'clock. So you're not doing anything? Well, come on down to Richmond tomorrow. At Bluegrass Lounge, and where's it at?
South Richmond, Virginia.
South Richmond, Virginia. Sorry I can't help you any more on that, but maybe somebody around might know where it is. Here's a number that we put out a while back. We have all these songs that we're doing, just about all of them anyway, on record, and have just about all of them with us. Here's one of the numbers, and we have this one with us. This is a story about mountain climbing and why you shouldn't do it. It's called the Matterhorn.
Started out from Bern one sunny August morn. There was just the 4 of us against the Matterhorn. There was Albert the Australian and John the Irishman, me and Bill from Britain, Mad Dogs in the Sun. Matterhorn, Matterhorn, and I tried him and I tried to climb the Matterhorn, that mighty Matterhorn. 2 miles up, we lost John and the rations fell below. Now Al and Bill are lying beneath an avalanche of snow. Now here I am all alone and I know I cannot stop.
2 more yards in front of me before I reach the top. Matterhorn, Matterhorn. Men have tried and men have died to climb the Matterhorn, that mighty Matterhorn. Now here I am a-dying upon the Matterhorn. Not a grave for me to lie in, nor a thing to keep me warm. The Queen would surely knight me if I could get back down. But it's closer here to heaven than it is back to the ground. Matterhorn, Matterhorn. I've tried and I've tried to climb the Matterhorn, that mighty Matterhorn.